So, lads, Kelsey Mitchell, during the All-Star break, said something that pissed off a lot of people. She was talking about how Team Clark never showed up to the CBA negotiations, and Sabrina Ionescu was just staring at her like, no, oh dear God, no, you didn't say that. But Kelsey Plum finally talked about it on the Steward podcast. Let's listen to what she said.
Do you want to talk about the Team Clark comment and all that?
Oh, I made a bad joke.
Yeah.
I made a really bad joke. Tough one.
Well, let me set it up.
Yeah,
all
go
right.
ahead.
So basically, okay, so what I'm finding is like, and you just touched on a little bit, like players have personalities.
Yeah.
Like it's not always serious all the time. And sadly, like a sarcastic comment or something that's trying to tell a joke, like people.
I stand by this. Kelsey Plum needs to stop trying to be funny. We've all seen, remember the popcorn thing? Like, I think it's one of those things where it's like, I think a lot of what Kelsey Plum thinks is going to be funny, it just does not hit well. Like, do you not remember this? It just did not land well. The popcorn thing did not land well. And this joke 1,000,000% didn't land well either.
People can run with it. And there's like another aspect when it's like you never even get a chance to explain it.
You don't need to explain it. It was very clear. She was just joking. Anyone who thought otherwise just doesn't like Kelsey Plum for whatever reason. And you don't have to like Kelsey Plum. You're just trying to blame Kelsey Plum for it. It was just a really badly timed joke in poor taste. And it's one of those things where, because of the narrative surrounding everything, like basically saying, oh, Team Clark. And we were like, oh, she was blaming Caitlin. I'm like, no, that was the name of their team. And I said she was trying to basically joke, oh, the other team never showed up. They weren't at the meeting. But at the same time, it's like, when it's specifically the name was Team Clark, and realistically, the players on Team Clark are a lot more responsible for the league being in a position to negotiate than the players on Team Collier. It didn't go down well at all. And you know what? Rightfully, it didn't go down well. It was not a great joke, lads. It was just not a great joke.
It's like what are you going to do? And I know recently for you, at the All-Star game, after you took a couple, crown apples to the head, which, by the way, crown apple shots, underrated shot.
For sure.
I will take that to the grave.
Love that.
Underrated shot.
What's crown apple? What is crown apple? Okay, you can buy it in England. It is a whiskey. Okay. I'm not that much of a drinker. I'm going to be honest. I'm not that much of a drinker, which might be a shock to you guys. And the fact that you take swings on stream, but like I'm halfway through this bottle. I started drinking at the All-Star game. I started taking swings of it on stream. In a month, I've gotten halfway through a bottle. But
yeah, it was like a positive, fun All-Star game, and you were trying to just make a joke, and it just got twisted.
And I should have, like, hindsight 2020, because of the shirts, because of the fans, like, I should have known it was a way more serious moment than a typical All-Star game.
Yeah.
Because I went into that press conference very, like, happy-go-lucky, we won, you know, and then had a great weekend. Like, my family was here. It was just a great time. And so the questions came in, and it was like, CBA, this. And I honestly, Birdie, was like, hey, like, Team Clark, like, they didn't make it to the meeting either. Like, just like making a joke, trying to make the room lighter.
I mean, the problem was, as much as it was an All-Star weekend, like, she did. It's hard to make the room lighter when the whole players took a stand in the warm-up.
Because they were hungover. That was the joke, yes?
Yeah, even though they called, sorry. I was making a joke that they were hungover, even though our team nickname was hungover.
Yes.
Yes. So it's like, at least we made it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're all on the same page. We all wore the shirts. We're all unified. And I think, if anything, I was just more discouraged because I felt like it took away from the moment of.
I think the game took away from the moment more than Kelsey Plum's comments. I think none of the players trying in the game took away from the moment.
What we were trying to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's definitely, you don't even get to respond. And if you do, you seem defensive. That's why I didn't even say anything. I was like, all right.
No, so that's the thing. You'd seem defensive, and then it just gets worse.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just have to let it go.
Yeah, in fairness, that is probably one of the things where it's like, the more, if you say everyone, this is one of the things I always say in real life, like, or in real life, everyone says dumb shit. Sometimes you're in a position like I am where you might say dumb shit to tens of thousands of people. Sometimes you might, if you just say dumb shit to someone in your family, it's to one person. It's to one or two people, and it's nothing really matters then. Sometimes you say if you say that exact same dumb shit to 10,000 people, it becomes a little bit of an issue. If you say it to 100,000 people, it becomes a major issue. Or if you say it to millions of people that were watching that game like Kelsey Plum did, then it's a pretty big issue. So you can say the same dumb thing and have different repercussions depending on how many people hear it. But don't hate Kelsey. She's got an odd sense of humor. Yeah, I just don't find her funny. And it's not like that's not a crime. That's not a crime. Most of you guys probably don't find me funny either. But looking again, poor hate making jokes that don't land. Understood this when she said it, but horrific timing. You know what? That's probably the best thing where it's like, I understand the joke she's making. It was dumb. It was a dumb joke to make. It was a dumb joke to make. We should all be in agreement here that it was a really dumb joke to make. And yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not going to say it took away really from anything major or made any major difference, but it wasn't the greatest thing to be there. It wasn't the greatest thing. But anyway, yeah. That is pretty much it, lads. What do you guys think in the comment section below? Do you guys hate do you guys hate Kelsey Plum still? I mean, I didn't really hate Kelsey Plum at the time. Not the biggest Kelsey Plum fan, but don't hate Kelsey Plum by any means. Like, don't have that much of an opinion towards her. But yeah, it is what it is. This was something that went semi-viral during the All-Star break and was extremely relevant at that time. And, obviously humans are human. People are going to go and say and do respond in whatever way they want to things. And yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So anyway, I'll see you guys.